Hey, what's up guys, Kung Fu Gamer here, and today I'm going to be talking about my ideas on the Susanoo and Sharingan abilities. I might have covered some of the Sharingan abilities, and maybe a little bit Susanoo abilities in my other videos, but this is going to be a complete video of my ideas, which probably won't be in the game, but should be in the game. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and do it. Hit the like button down below and comment down what's your favorite Uchiha. Now, let's get to the video. So what I'm going to cover first, I'm going to go from 1 Tomo all the way to perfect Susano. I'm not even going to go into detail of Sasuke's Susano because all we know is Intra's arrow, and we don't even know if that's going to be in the game. Like, let's say you have to have a 9 Bijou to be able to even get like that, and then it's like a one-time use. Like, why? There's no point. So I'm just going to talk about all the Tomo up to perfect Susanoo. To start off, for the first Tomo Sharingan, it should be enhanced sight. This doesn't mess up your vision at all. It'll actually help it. So let's say your combo could be a little longer, or let's say if the person's trying to hit you, you can still dodge moves, but just not as much as you would with like a Mangekyo or 2 or 3 Tomo. But for 2 Tomo Sharingan, I think it should just be auto reflex, but then if you get genjutsu'd, you're in there for either less time or you could counter it easier. But I think the second Tomo should mainly just be so you can counter genjutsu easier than you would with anything else. So moving on to 3 Tomo Sharingan, you should be able to copy ninjutsu. I know you should be able to with the first Sharingan, but I still think you should be able to with the second Tomo, since I think that just kind of make a little more sense than having it at first Tomo. But then for 3 Tomo Sharingan, you should have a genjutsu, which would just be a base genjutsu, like Dark World Genjutsu, Mangekyo Sharingan. Okay, so everybody has their own, like, abilities. I don't know what Madara's are, but there's a filler episodes where you could, like, go back in time. I don't know if that's canon at all. It might be, but if that is canon, that could be a move, but that'd be, like, a singular move. And if so, that you'd basically just teleport away from the person, I would assume. Or just teleport back, both of you, like just kind of go back a couple seconds or something like that. But what I'm thinking is you'll have to choose the different abilities you would want. So let's say you could have Kodo Matsukame or Tsukuyomi. And for Kodo Matsukame, there should be certain things you could do, like attack this certain player, and then your person will charge right at that person as fast as I can, turn on mode, whatever, to get to that person and end them. Like if somebody was nearby and you went berserk in tailed beast form. And then I'm also going to add these, but these are like you're about to die and you have to use these moves. This would be Izanagi and Izanami. Izanagi, you use it, you lose 1 eye, so you lose that eye's Sharingan ability. So let's say Amaterasu Tsukuyomi, or Tsukuyomi Amaterasu, whichever. You lose one of those abilities, gone. You don't have it anymore. The only way to get it back would be to steal somebody else's eyes to get Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, which I'll get to in a second. But you lose that eye, and then you'll regain all your HP right back to yourself. Then you can most likely kill that person. That's why it's like a last resort. But for Izanami, it should be, let's say it's a tailed beast going on a rampage. You could use it then. Like, that could be a way. Like, you can't stop them, so you have to use Izanami, which is the genjutsu. Or there's somebody that keeps trying to kill you, and then you can put them in Izanami, and until they stop. I'm saying this is the last resort, so this is a good reason. They'll have to stand still for 30 minutes straight, and if they move at all, then Izanami will restart again, basically. But let's say they wait 15 minutes, they'll only have to wait 20 more minutes. So they'll lose 5 minutes. It might sound a little bit complicated. Now, for the Sharingan abilities, let's say I have Kodo Matsukami in this eye, Kamui in this eye. Okay, that's what I have. Those are my abilities I chose. And when I have those in my eye, this is where EMS becomes eternally OP. So, whatever abilities that person has, if they have the same thing as you, then you'll just be able to choose the other move you want. Now, I'm going to move on to the Susano abilities and how I think they should work. So for the first Susano, the ribcage, the first version you can get this with MS. I'm going to say every single one that you can get with MS. So with this one, you can have, like Madara did, a sword kind of arm, a normal hitting arm, and that's it. You can have a sword or just a normal punching arm, basically just that. Now let's move on to the skeletal Susano. Everything I'll show on screen what I'm talking about. For the skeletal Susano, it's basically like the first one, but it'll have like you'll basically just have the two choices. You'll be able to punch with fists and or swords. And then the third version, which would be like Sasuke's, like for this next one, it will be for the third version. It will be Sasuke's bow and arrow one, or Madara's one. I don't know what Madara's ability would be, but I'm saying Sasuke's. It would be the bow and arrow. So you just like, boom, and then you'll shoot like a normal bow and arrow. But let's say you have Madarasu, and then you wind it back. You're like holding it down. You click the Amaterasu move, like where your moveset is, right? And then it'll like engulf the arrow in black flames, and then you can shoot it. See, that would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense, honestly. But moving on to the next Susano, the last one you can get for MS, is going to be the armored Susano. It's just gonna be Itachi's. I don't think Sasuke ever used it. I can't remember. If so, comment down below. I can't remember though. But for Itachi's, you'll have the Yata mirror, which it's basically it'll give you more block bars. Like, let's say I'm pretty sure the normal block bar thing is 5. I'm saying it's a Susanoo ability, so you'll get like 15 bars. And it'll just be a little circle with 15 bars, and you'll be blocking with the Yata mirror. Now the other ability, the Tosuku blade. So if you seal somebody, nothing happens besides they just die. Or yeah, because I think it wouldn't be fair if you seal them and they have to like make a whole new save slot or something like that, because that would be annoying. You could literally just walk into anywhere. If you're rogue, go into Leaf and just be like, oh, well, feels bad for y'all. Well, you're out of the game. And you're also gone. So goodbye. I'm the god here. Because that would just not be fair. No. Cheating, basically cheating. That would be really toxic. But that's last for MS. I'm going to give EMS 2 forms, which will be the first Susano Sasuke used, like the third version Susano, like his bow and arrow one, but with legs basically. And then the perfect Susano. And the one with the bow and arrow, basically you can run around faster as you would be for perfect Susano, but with that you can still fire the bow and Amaterasu flame arrows and be able to have that. Would basically just be a blue version of Sasuke's, but he has 4 arms and each arm has a sword in it. And when you slash, it's like I'm just gonna do an example. It's 2 arms. I can't have 4 arms, sorry. It's just not possible. I'm not some other species, so. But let's say you have the 2 swords, and then it'd just be a slash, and let's say your other arms that are farther down, it'd be this arm, left arm, slash. So basically just a consecutive thing of just slashes, basically. That'd just be the normal combat, I'm saying. And then let's say you right click, which would be heavy attack, I'm pretty sure, or it's E or Q, I can't remember. But it'd just be all your swords, boom, right on the ground. And then let's say it breaks up on the ground or something like that. Now, for perfect Susano, all I have to say is that it's C ability. Like, you tap C, because I'm pretty sure you hold down C to activate. You tap C, this straight up all I have to say, unless you have to go into Susano with Z, but you tap C with perfect Susano, guess what? You fly. You frickin' fly. I think I said this in my last video or the video before that. But if you can't fly with a Susano with wings, why should there be wings? Like, nice Susano, can you fly? No? Your joke. Like, what's even the point? What would the point be for wings if you can't fly? And then for the moveset, you just have a sword and it's just normal combat. But it takes longer to swing, but it does like monstrous damage, like a jutsu. Like, let's say normal swing. Well, boom. Susano sword swing. Boom, hits. So it'd be longer, but that's basically what I'm saying. That's all I got for this video. If my lighting's bad, sorry, it's like nighttime, so I don't have the natural sunlight I got. But make sure to subscribe, because if once I get to 1,000 subscribers, yep, that's far, but hey, I know I can make it. If I just keep trying, got a good audience like y'all, then I think I can get there. Get monetized, maybe get some new lighting, maybe a new mic, we'll see. But if you could just go ahead and subscribe. Like the video. Kung Fu Gamer out.